understanding the MOFA Act and deemed conveyance, the Maharashtra Ownership Flats Act, 1963, commonly known as the MOFA Act, was introduced to regulate the promotion, construction, sale, management, and transfer of flats in Maharashtra. It aims to protect the rights of flat purchasers and ensure proper transfer of property ownership from builders or landowners to flat buyers. Under the MOFA Act, once a building is developed, it is the legal duty of the developer or landowner to transfer the ownership of the land and building to the flat purchasers. This transfer usually happens through a conveyance deed in favor of a cooperative housing society, company, or association of apartment owners formed by the residents. However, in many cases, developers fail or delay this legal process of conveyance, even after selling all the flats. As a result, societies do not become the legal owners of the land and building. This creates several problems for the residents. For example, their names do not appear in government property records like 7, 12 extract or city survey records, and they are unable to redevelop the building, use additional FSI, TDR, or raise loans against the property. To resolve this issue, the government amended the MOFA Act and introduced the concept of deemed conveyance. Deemed conveyance is a legal provision where, if the developer or landowner refuses or delays transferring the property, the government allows the housing society to directly obtain the conveyance through a competent authority, without the consent or presence of the developer. The competent authority, usually the District Deputy Registrar, DDR, of cooperatives, conducts a formal inquiry. If satisfied, the DDR issues an order and certificate, allowing the conveyance to go ahead in favor of the society. For areas developed by KITCO in Thane and Raigad, the joint registrar, KITCO in Navi Mumbai acts as the competent authority. Once a certificate is issued, the society submits the draft of the conveyance deed for approval. After approval, the deed is sent for stamp duty adjudication to the collector of stamps. Once stamp duty is paid, the competent authority signs the deed as the seller, and society members sign as purchasers. The final deed is then registered with the sub-registrar. Through this process, the society becomes the legal owner of the property, even if the developer refuses to cooperate. This process protects the rights of flat owners and ensures smooth redevelopment and future dealings related to the property.